What toiletries and makeup do you actually bring when you're leaving your home with a carry-on and traveling indefinitely? I need to see if I can fit everything into this. All of my makeup. Can I do it? When I picture how I want my travel to be, it's not bogged down with all the makeup and the stuff. I really want to free myself from the need of worrying about a lot of it. And this seems like a really good lifetime to do that. I have on my whole countertop here, I'm going to just kind of show you. It's all stuff. Makeup, toiletries, all the things. So for makeup, these are things that are not making the cut. And I want you to keep in mind, I used to have like a big caboodle that was full of all my makeup, all kinds of fun shadows, eyeliners, lipsticks, all the fun stuff. Knowing we were moving, I got rid of almost everything. So this is my bare minimum right now, and I have to cut it down even further. So these are the things that are not going to make the cut for makeup. For brushes here, I have a concealer brush. That is not coming with me. Nor is the concealer. This is almost gone. Eyebrow pencil. The eyeliner, love it. Not going to keep it because I'm not going to keep a sharpener. This brush is also not going to make the cut. Love it. Not going to make the cut. Eyebrow gel, not going to make the cut. I love this sparkly, kind of glowy, bronzy powder. I wish I could bring it. I'm just going to have to trust that I'll either get more or it's not meant to be because that's not going to make the cut. So what is going to make the cut? And then I'll show you the few things that I'm kind of torn about. So for my foundation, I'm going to use non-liquid Bare Minerals with a kabuki brush. Part of it is it's non-liquid. I can get through security, no problem. It's easy, small brush, and I love it. So kind of just easy, easy. So we have that. Then we have, for my bronzer, this one's almost out, so I'm going to use this for the summer. So we leave our house in a few days. It's sold, we're moving out. But we have almost 2 months of camping and a road trip planned, staying in hotels. So that's what this is going to get me through. That way if something happens to it, so be it. I had bought another one when it was on sale, like in the fall. And so that's here, and this is what I'll bring with me. So this will go in the makeup bag. In the meantime, this will be in the makeup bag. All right, then for that, I like this brush, which means I'm getting rid of these other two brushes. I used to have this one, would just do up here with that sparkly stuff, and then this used to be my main foundation brush. I loved it. It had a handle. I took the handle off thinking maybe that makes it small enough, but in the end, this one's smaller. It just has to win. So those are gone. I'm going to keep one eyeshadow brush. I currently have this palette. I love it. Here's my dilemma. I tend to use, so this I would wet down with water right here and then dip in this part and use it like eyeliner. Love that. Or I would use this side and I'd use it right here and it would become like an eyebrow kind of coloring because my eyebrows are basically see-through. I don't have anything on them right now. I just don't know if I have room for this. I like it that it can kind of take me to look a little bit more elevated and put together. I think what I'm going to do is compromise and keep these two through this summer since I have the big event for my son's Eagle Scout ceremony in August. And then make the decision after that. Once I see how much room I have, I'm leaning towards not keeping it past summer, even though I know I would love it. So we'll see. Then we have this. It's almost done, so that's just going to go in the trash. Mineral Veil, love it. Love it. I don't think it's going to make the cut, which makes me sad. So that is where I'm at for makeup. I have a little kind of blush that I just dab on my cheeks. And typically I would use a sponge. I already threw that away, I think. So we'll just have to use my finger. Just add on a little bit of color sometimes. I kind of struggle with rosacea, so the thought of adding pink to my face ever feels really strange, but it's all about like tone it down in the strategic pink placement, I guess. Then I have 2 mascaras. My eyelashes are also basically transparent, and so I'm going to bring this for the summer and use it up. And then I have a new one that I'd also bought knowing I would use it for travel. And this is waterproof, so I will only bring this one later. This one is the waterproof one, so normally I would do this and then this layer when I need a little extra. So both of these will be gone, but I will use them through summer. And then I also have just a basic eyebrow pencil that I will use once we begin traveling. I have a little bit left of primer. I'm going to save this for the event and use it for that. And I think that's all, and then it'll go. So these are my like set aside and save until that event or travel. And then everything else fits in this bag with a little room actually. So this blush, I think once the end of the summer is done, I'm going to probably get rid of that. I'm not sure. So that's where we're at on that. Toiletries. And just extra bathroom stuff, right? Hairspray. Not bringing it with. I am going to use it for that one event. Now, keep in mind, we just have a backpack each. So I have to have stuff that'll get through security with a carry-on and is small. So anything that's cheap, easy, that I can buy once we're where we're going, that's going to have to take precedence. That includes my contact situation. So right now I had LASIK like, I don't know, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Wow, 20 years ago. Just lately, my eyesight's kind of getting bad in the one eye. By bad, I mean it's barely bad. This is like negative 0.25. So I don't even wear them most days, but I'm going to just bring for that right eye. I will bring these. And then a contact case. I'm going to leave it home after the summer. I'll bring it for the summer, but then I'm going to leave it home or throw away the solution and just buy more once I need more. Skincare. I've been using this it's witch hazel as toner. Let me know if you think that's making my rosacea worse. I've heard mixed things. I like that it's cheap, but also it might be like irritating. I'm not sure. So that's not going to come with. That's gone. Same thing with eye makeup remover. I think that's just going to have to stay or like be gone. And I might have to get just a small little thing of eye makeup remover pads for the occasional time that I wear the mascara. Like drying lotion for acne, that's not coming with me. I love this. It's just something, it feels like a little gift to myself, a little refreshing spray. Like whenever I walk in here, has this cucumber scent to it, really light, love it. Not coming with me though. The things that are coming with me for the summer are just like a little travel lotion and a serum. I'll use these up as much as possible through the summer. They will not come with me. Our first month is in Japan, and they have amazing skincare stuff there. So that'll kind of feel like a little bit of a treat getting to get something from there. So I will not be bringing these. Now, when we traveled in 2022, we spent 3 months traveling around the world. And this little hack saved me a ton. So there's not contact solution in here. Instead, on one side, I have like serum for your hair, almost like gel. And then the other side is, I cannot think what it's called, but it's like more of the white thick stuff that you just kind of do this at the ends. So I just have a little teeny bit, but it made these big containers down to this size. So occasionally when I want to wear it, I have it. Okay, another hack that I had was I'm going to get one more container that is this size. It's like just small for travel. And I'm going to put this little pink hair color inside of there. So I'll take something this size and convert it to this. I just have this little piece that I like to kind of keep colored. And then I feel like it's my little bit of fun in my whole Midwestern mom life that I live. So then I have some tinfoil pack that I'm going to bring too, just so I can kind of separate that out and have a few sessions ready every month or so. I can just put a little streak in. Kind of keeps it fun. These I'm not sure about. I don't know if I need both. I might just bring one with my razor. So that's where we're at on that. I'm not sure. I know I need a razor, especially being in Asia where it's hot and you're wearing shorts and whatever. Reality is my hair on my legs is the same like my eyebrows. You don't really notice it, but you still need to do some shaving, of course. All right. Then I have the lesser fun stuff that I'm not keeping. Hair cutting set. I love this. I wish I could keep it. Not going to go in a carry-on, and it's just not going to make the cut. Hair straightener. I'm going to keep this until my event in August, then get rid of it, even though I love it. Face mask, not taking. The hairbrush thing, I'm a little torn. I like this one because you can kind of, like add a little volume, whatever. This I don't think is probably allowed on a plane. I have this little old broken brush or this comb. So my hair is naturally curly, so I like the idea of brushing only with this when I'm like out of the shower. But the reality is I wake up and if I wear my CPAP mask, I wake up and my hair looks like this from my thing. And so having this where I can wet it down and kind of brush it is the solution. My other thought, and let me know if you have any tips on this, is like sea salt spray or something that I can just spritz it in the morning and kind of just do this. And then maybe I just need a comb. Maybe not this industrial grade one, but just a basic comb. So let me know if you have any advice on that. For a toothbrush, I'm also a little torn. I have this travel one that's just nice and easy. It kind of expands out when you need it for actually brushing. So it feels a little normal, but it's protected. My thing I'm torn about is I have like these awesome bamboo toothbrushes that I love also that are brand new, but I might find someone to just gift these to and just keep using the one since I already have it. We'll use like just this toothpaste to get us through the campgrounds and the hotels, and then we'll each bring like a little travel size with us. All right, feminine products. So this is the reality. Like this situation isn't going to really probably work, especially when I only have a carry-on. So I've kind of forced myself to like give like a Diva Cup sort of situation a try. I don't mind it. It's just a little strange feeling and I don't feel totally confident yet with it. But I think ultimately I do love that this is just really simple and easy, and then maybe bring a few tampons just for, the heavy flow days or the days I'm worried where I don't know what. So that's where I don't think those are going to make the cut to come with me, just that. So I mentioned my CPAP. I have to bring a few extra of these little face cushions to go with my machine. So I don't like having to have a bunch of this stuff, but I'm going to just try to simplify these as small as possible and make them last as long as possible. So that has to come with me. So other than that, let me just take a gander here. Things like cotton balls, cotton swabs. Our goal is just use them up through the summer. After summer, we'll probably just do a little tiny bag full of Q-tip type things, cotton swabs, and then buy more wherever we are. And then things like, little fun hair things, they're not going to make the cut. My deodorant, I'm going to use this deodorant up for the summer. And then I have this more lotiony style one with all my hair binders that I will use once we travel. I like this because on really hot days, being in Southeast Asia especially, I like that you can kind of put this in like the crease where your leg meets your pelvis. And it kind of, I don't know, I like that. Or in a bra line. So that's my plan with that. I think that's everything for me. So all of that extra stuff is going to fit in this bag. And I need to make sure everything fits in here because even this in just a backpack is a lot of space. Especially when toiletries and things are mostly available everywhere pretty easily. And so I'm not buying anything extra for the trip. It's one thing I've learned is you can get pretty much everything wherever you're going. But I am bringing the deodorant since I already have it, the contacts, some feminine care stuff, the CPAP supplies, and then the same with the makeup. I think what I'm going to end up doing is just buy a smaller little compact of eyeshadow once we are where we are, which could be kind of fun to just go out and explore and have something fun to look for, especially in Japan. I love the Japan stores. They're fun. So that's where we're at, you guys. If you have any tips, if you have done this, what did you bring? What am I missing? Am I bringing something that you think I really is way more space than value? Please tell me. I'm open to advice and I'm open to suggestions because I'm trying to balance the big, long travel and also campgrounds and hotels this summer. So I have to compartmentalize 2 different needs. But it goes into this whole life thing I'm finding where when I picture how I want my travel to be, it's not bogged down with all the makeup and the stuff. For me, I'm just feeling called to simplify, really tune into nature, really tune into myself. So that to me is just very minimal time on makeup. I want to feel confident leaving the house. So I want maybe just a little something. Sometimes I get rosacea on my nose or things like that where I can feel like I just have a little powder to dust it up. But overall, I really want to free myself from the need of worrying about a lot of it. And this seems like a really good lifetime to do that. So that's where I'm at. So it's funny how makeup and skincare can turn into this whole philosophical life choice debate. But that's what it is. I'm having to really decide how much this matters in the scheme of space and energy of what I'm bringing. So if you have any tips, if you've done this before, please share for me or for anyone else that reads the comments. I'd be so grateful. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a really wonderful day. So we did it. Toiletries with room to spare. Makeup. We did it.